sure that I have the audio right. Check. Headphones. Check. Can you say something into the
Mic check.
Very good. All right.
Franken Farms.
All right, I want to make sure that I have the right levels for you. Can you tell me your name and spelling of your name and title?
Yes, my name is Nick, W, D-U-B-Y-A-H. And I'm from Franken Farms Labs.
All right. This is, you're doing the activism as part of March Against Monsanto. Tell us what Monsanto is and why you're marching against it.
Okay, Monsanto is the biochemical company that is controlling our food supply. They started with the Nazi paperclip scientists after World War II. We stole their scientists and they came over here to start producing chemicals like Agent Orange, DDT, PCBs, dioxin, everything like that. They were...
And what's the March Against Monsanto?
The March Against Monsanto is a worldwide march now. There's over 936 cities that are all coming together in solidarity to stand up against Monsanto, controlling our food supply.
It's this Saturday?
Yeah,
And what about in Tampa?
Yeah, this Saturday on May 25th, we're leaving from 2052 Swan Avenue. And it's we're marching from Hyde Park to downtown Tampa to show our solidarity with the rest of the March Against Monsanto.
And as part of this action, you've created food labels for cans they're from something called Franken Farms Labs. What is Franken Farms Labs, and explain the food labels to someone who can't see them?
Okay, since the government will not label genetically modified foods, we've come upon ourselves to start labeling genetically engineered foods because these are poisons on our shelves, so we designed a label that's got a beaker on it. It's called Franken Farms Food. It's got pictures of corn or either ravioli. We've got some other designs coming out. But it's basically a satire piece to put into the store to raise awareness against genetically modified foods on our shelves that have been there since 1996.
What are some of the ingredients that it says on the Franken Farms foods?
We labeled the ingredients section as like March Against Monsanto. It's got the date of the march on it. Raising awareness, protecting our foods, support local farmers and organic solutions, demand, accountability, and protest. And it's got our OccupyMonsanto.com website and then the Facebook page, March Against Monsanto.
And so these are labels that fit on top of cans of food, and you're taking the cans, and putting them on the shelves of grocery stores. And what happens when you go and you try to purchase one of these cans?
Yeah. Well, we did an experiment yesterday, the first time that we actually had one ring up in the store. We go in the store, we label it ourselves, we put our own labels on top of the cans. We're not tampering with anything. We're putting labels on to raise awareness. But we took some up as an action yesterday to the register and rang up for our Franken Farms food, and it comes up as weed killer on at the register.
How does that work?
Well, our awesome barcode on the back rings up as Monsanto's Roundup, or Scott's Weed Killer, which is one and the same. So it rings up as a $13.37 bottle of Roundup.
What was the reaction of the cashier?
She was astonished that we were actually trying to buy poison. She's like, "You guys want to eat weed killer?" And we're like, "No, maybe this was somebody just trying to raise awareness," but she had no clue. She ended up voiding out the receipt and having to call the manager and stuff, which we promptly left before the management showed up.
So if people want to find out more about the March Against Monsanto or about Franken Farms Labs, where can they go?
Yeah. We have marchagainstmonsanto.com and also occupy-monsanto.com, which is a good one to look up. And you can find Franken Farms on Facebook, or if you guys want labels yourself, we have frankenfarmslabs@gmail.com. And we're asking for donations for about $1 or more to help us send out other labels to other people.
All right, thanks so much. I actually can't put out a call for donations, so I'm going to cut that part off at the end. But